Guys, thank you for joining us for Technique Tuesday. We're going to take you right back to basics today and work on our front kicks, okay? So I'm with Mr. Rochester. He's going to get into his boxing stance, and we're going to work the rear front kick first, as this is the easier kick to practice, okay? So the rear front kick, it obviously comes from the back. So if you look at his boxing stance, his right leg here is at the back, and this is the kick that people who've never done martial arts before tend to find the easiest. And that is because your legs work like this. When you're walking, when you're running, when you're riding your bike, your legs are used to working in this sort of motion. So tends to be an okay range of flexibility for most people in that. So Mr. Rochester, all he's going to do is he's going to drop his shoulders back, his hips forward, and he's going to push away with the bottom of his foot just above my belt with that rear front kick, and that snaps back and lands to where it came from. Because it's a front kick, it lands back to where it came from, like we just said here. So it goes push, kick, and lands back. If it was a push kick, which we also teach in our syllabus, this would kick all the way through, okay, and snap right through. More of a pushing motion. There's not as much chamber in the knee. I'm just going to swap positions with you, please, Cole. So again, from his boxing stance here, back leg, knee comes straight up, nice and high, jams, and then comes back. And because we're not using our hands, our guard should be nice and tight, and our elbows should be tucked in as well, okay? So from here, boxing stance, we go push and a nice strong front kick, okay? So that is the rear front kick. We're also going to work a lead front kick, which is a little bit harder because we don't want any prep off that back foot. What I mean by prep is I don't want Mr. Rochester to step up and then front kick me, okay? If we was sparring or in a fight, as soon as he steps up, that gives me an indicator that he's coming to attack, and I can quarter turn or at least prepare for the kick, okay? So we want to be close enough that we can just lift and kick here and jam, and again, that goes back to wherever it landed from. If he does need to progress forward and he needs to move in, he can move this back leg, but not until the knee is in a chamber position. So the knee goes up first, then the back leg moves in, not the other way. Excuse me, not the other way around. So again, we're going to do the lead front kick with no prep. Here, he's going to push in with a front kick. And if you just take a step back from me, we can use this for a timing drill as well, because when I step forward, that's when you can lift that front kick and jam without moving the back foot. So just a quick recap. Lead front kick, we don't move the back leg. It lifts and kicks. Rear front kick, we push our shoulders further back, really push our hips forward and engage, and this is a lot stronger kick. So it's stronger, but the negative is it's a little bit slower because it comes all the way from the back, okay? Practice your front kicks. Make sure you have a target, a good solid pad or a bag. They're also great to practice in the mirror. You can use yourself as an opponent. If you've got any questions, just drop them in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe just by clicking that logo, and that will show you how to do that.